Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Become Successful with your host, Yemi Osho. On this episode, I bring to you another important personality in person of Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt is a retired Jamaican sprinter. He was born on 21st August of 1986 in Sherwood Content, Jamaica. Is widely considered to be the greatest sprinter of all time. He is the world record holder in 100 meters, 200 meters, and 400 meters relay. He is an 8-time Olympic gold medalist. Bolt is the only sprinter to win Olympic 100 meters and 200-meter titles at 3 consecutive Olympics, which is 2008, 2012, and in 2016. If you are new to this channel, kindly subscribe, and if you have subscribed, kindly smash the notification bell, and also do not forget to like this video as it helps the algorithm to recommend this channel to other viewers. Now let's get back to the details. Usain Bolt is an incredible athlete, and some of his uh, awards and records include um, some of his records include the fastest run in his Guinness World Records includes fastest run in 150 meters male, most medals won at the IAAF Athletics World Championship, most gold medals won at the IAAF Athletics World Championship, most athletic world championships men 200-meter win, most consecutive Olympic gold medals won in 100 meters male, most consecutive Olympic gold medals won in 200 meters. These are so numerous. Please sit back, relax, and listen to top 10 success tips by Usain Bolt.
You are notorious. I've actually heard you say it a couple of times now, and I find it to be the most confusing thing because you're like, yo, I am the laziest person
Yeah,
you
yeah,
will
yeah, yeah.
meet. But that and the training, no maths. You go, it no
It's
maths.
true. It's very true, but it's just my father's instilled something in me, and by watching my father said anything you want, work hard for it,
Yeah.
and he did not just say it; he actually did it in
Lived
front
it.
of me. You
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
And proved to me that listen, you work hard, you can get anything.
Yeah.
So my father was always working, always trying to do everything to provide for us. So I could see that, and
Yeah.
when he taught me that lesson, I could say, you know what, I understand what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was just one of those things that I always just focus on and just know that although I'm lazy, I have to work hard. You understand?
I think on behalf of the entire world watching, I need to ask you to define lazy. What you love and what make you feel alive, you know? Like
Facts.
I think it's the
Facts.
worst thing to go through life where it's just mundane. What's that thing for you that makes you feel alive?
For me, it was definitely track and field.
Yeah.
You understand? But now I'm transitioning to be a dad. I'm trying to learn and to understand everything and what not mistakes not to make.
Yeah.
And you understand? So that's the thing that I'm really focused on. It's not gonna happen. So it was just one of those things.
That's how you end '07
Yeah.
and '08. The
What was the
game
year?
changes
Yeah.
totally. Not just for you, for track and
field.
field. The game changed. Walk me through
Sure.
it.
For me, 08, '07 was the very important year because
Okay.
I wanted to win so bad the 200 meters
Yeah.
and I didn't win. And I went to coach and I said to him, Coach, I ran my heart out. And he said, yes, I could see it, but you're weak. because I used to hate the gym.
Yeah, yeah.
And he says, yo, you need to work out, you need to go to the gym, you need to do your core work, and you will be fine. I was like, all right. I've never trained so hard in my entire career
Really?
more than '08. Because that was the year that I really said, you know what, I want this. I want to win this Olympics. Because last year I wanted it and I couldn't get it because I wasn't ready.
Right.
So that's the season I really trained very hard. And I think probably the only season I've actually had that I didn't have an injury.
So it's like the stars aligned perfectly.
Yeah, that season was brilliant.
Walk me through that season.
Well, throughout the whole season, you know, everything was peachy. I'll never forget throughout just the work, load, and everything. I was like, coach, and the coach was like, don't worry, it's gonna be a brilliant season. It's gonna be good. And we got to Beijing, and my coach said, you know what, you're ready. And he kind of just toned down my training, and it was so weird. You know what I mean? He was like, nah, you don't need to train as hard as you were doing. And he kind of just backed off, and then the rest is just history. There's not much to tell. It was just work, 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 work.
It's actually
because I had no problem. Yeah, I had no issues throughout 08. And then I got to the Olympics, and for me, I was just happy. Crossing that line, winning that 100 meter was everything, you know what I mean?
And then he said, well, why just stop at the 100? I mean,
let's just win. Let's continue breaking work.
A while ago, and I'm picturing there's this video of you, and there's some wording at the top, and I don't remember it verbatim now, but it speaks about how people make people feel in like the smallest moments or the smallest things make people feel so good. And the video is of you, right? And it's you interacting with the guy who's holding the basket. It's you interacting with the crowd. It's you interacting. In general, Hugo, one of the things that you are notorious for is not taking yourself so seriously that you're not yourself when you're in the space. Where that come from?
That's why I changed. It's just my personality and who I am. You understand? And from a younger age, if you remember, we were juniors. After I won, I saluted the crowd.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So if you watch throughout everything, the junior games, we used to just have so much fun. You understand? And I took that from the junior games to being senior. You understand? People always just say, yo, why I was a joker? I say, yo, that's just who I am. You understand? And then people just love it and take to it. And I was like, yo, why should I stop? You understand? And the thing with the people who carry the bag, they're volunteers. You understand? This is free just to be here. And for me, the biggest thing for me, and I knew this, is just to say hi or to have a conversation with them.
Yes, you go.
Because the fact that they love track and field, so they want to be here. So for me, if you watch every one of my races, not just the championships, any bad person behind me always face or say something or if they ask me for my number, my bib or my shirt, I just give it to them. Because I know that it means so much to them to just be here and be in the moment. You understand?
That's really
awesome. It's good and it keeps me relaxed and it's fun.
It's really awesome. It's actually something that I really love. I love it and I admire it. And I look for see what you're going to do this time. Like what eyebrows going up in the camera.
People always do that. But it just come to me. Depends on where I am.
Yeah.
You understand? I don't try to force it. Sometimes I'll have nothing and I'll just leave it alone. Yeah. I just go, hey, to the world and move along. So I don't try to force it. I just make it come to me. You understand? Because you start forcing, you start doing crazy stuff, and I didn't want to be that person.
It's unnatural.
Yeah, exactly.
So 08, this happens.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, yo, imagine what would have happened if him never... did that in the race. Meanwhile, by the way, lone dust and then people. Gap. You said not just 1 inch, let's just leave a mile. And then you're like, in reviewing the race, you know, Sarita could have actually go faster.
Yeah, a lot faster, but I have never run for world records.
Really?
Never through my life. It was never about world records for me.
Really?
Because the world record will be broken at some point.
Yeah.
You understand? That's how I look at it.
Right.
But you see, if you win championships and championships, Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But there's championships upon championships. No one can take that away from you.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
They can say, oh, you what? They will remember these great Olympic medals. You understand? I don't want to be, oh, used to be the fastest man ever one time. You understand? But I've won 3 Olympic gold back to back.
Oh, word.
No one will never forget that. You
Ever.
understand? People will, in the era now, people won't remember that you were a record holder. You understand? They would have to probably look back through the thing and go, oh yeah,
He
it
once
was,
held the record.
exactly.
Right,
But
right.
when you win championships after championship after championship, they can't forget that.
Can I ask? Like, yo, I cannot
man,
hear
it's
that
the
song
energy.
and not have that
Yeah,
visual,
man.
you know?
Was of a vibe.
Yeah.
So it's difficult though.
And this is what people don't understand. They see you guys and they think you must just go out and perform. But you're dealing with all the elements of being a human being.
Exactly.
The weight of everything.
Yeah, they feel like we don't have problems like normal people.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people don't feel like, oh, yeah, man, he's famous. That's it. Nothing. His life is perfect. You understand? And that's how people look at things. But we're just like any normal person.
Yeah.
We just excel more at a certain thing.
Oh, that's right.
You understand?
That's right.
But
That's actually why I hold this space. I hold this space because I want to humanize people that people have put on a pedestal. Like, they're humans first.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We try to explain to people. I've tried to what I've learned
Yeah.
through track and field. I remember when I started out, all I wanted to do was to do it for Jamaica because I wanted to make Jamaica proud. I was so passionate competing for my country. That was my thing. Is a man say. I was like, yo, I always want to perform when I go to Jamaica. And then through my junior years, through all the injuries, the bashing and the words and the way they talk about you, even in front of your face, it's just, you're shocked. Like, yo, do you know how hard I work just to try to win these things? So throughout my career, I've learned to put myself first. You understand? I put myself first and then my country comes after me because I want to do this for myself. I want to be great for myself. And when I'm great for myself, I'm great for my country also. So it's something that I learned at an earlier stage and it really helped. I must say. It was rough while it was happening.
Yeah.
But it was good a long time. You know that one person said something, I'll never forget, hurt me to the core. Twice he did it. I'll never forget. I went in 05. I I made the finals at Helsinki. And I ran and I felt something in my hamstring like grabbed me. I had to ease up. I was last, dead last. And he was like, oh, you got paid to stop. And I was like, paid to stop? And he said that on national TV. And then I'll never forget my last race when I ran in the national stadium. And he came down after everything and I was like, oh, boy, no, we're true, but congratulations, I respect you highly, blah, blah, blah. All the nonsense. And then after I got injured again.
Yes. Yeah.
He was like, oh, he's a joker, he's not serious. And I'm like, bro, you just shook my hand the other day and said like that hurt me to the core.
Yeah.
To know what I've done for my country through the years. And you're gonna try to judge me as a person.
Yeah.
The level that I've brought Jamaica to. For me, that was one of the toughest things. Yeah, and I was so angry for months and months. Because I was like, oh, if he pulled his arm, he couldn't walk. I was like, bro, what? You understand? Because I didn't want to take a wheelchair. I didn't want that image of me in a wheelchair on my last race. So I got up with my friend and I limped off.
Yeah.
Like any normal person, just to be respectful. And what he said really bothered me and hurt me. Those two things throughout my whole career with the same person has never hurt me so much in my entire life, to know that somebody would shake my hand and then at the end of my career to judge me or to call my personality, call me out like I didn't care. I just showed up because of it. So
you know, it's really interesting to hear you bring that up because something happened.
So
you know, it's really interesting to hear you bring that up because something happened in recent times that I saw, and It bothered me a lot. It bothered me a lot because sometimes I get the sense that Jamaicans don't truly understand the magnitude of what your brand is abroad. So you see how a while ago you mentioned how I
Sort of.
travel? How much time I send you pictures from Greece or from Africa with you on the wall, and I'm like, yo, he is everywhere. And I don't think Jamaicans get that. I don't think they understand what you have done for brand Jamaica. And you said something the other day, and I believe you. I almost get the sense that you feel like they love to scapegoat you. They love to make you an example. Like, let's just,
Yeah.
create excitement for the sake of it.
It's just what it's, you live in the country and you kind of understand after a while that you have to just deal with it. But
Yeah.
the fact is, as I said, they don't really understand my brand.
Right.
The people who travel,
Yeah.
the level of respect that I get from people who travel than other people that don't travel, because they go out there and when they say, "Oh, I'm from Jamaica," like,
Usain
"Yo,
Bolt.
you from Jamaica? You know you
Yeah.
understand?" So they understand
Yeah.
the level of the brand, but people are here just because I'm always humble and nice and smiling and laughing and everybody is accessible to me. They can see me and touch me and talk to me and whatever. So they're like, all right, cool. But they don't understand that when I go find I can't just walk around like any normal person.
Yeah.
You understand?
Which is also probably why the option was taken for you to run your final race in London, because when this thing is said and done, what does Usain want to be remembered for the most?
Yo, my aim, my aim is just to be among the greats,
Yeah.
You understand? That's my aim, because growing up and seeing the Michael Johnson, the Muhammad Ali, the Pele, all these guys, you understand? So when I started out, and I just wanted to be Olympic champion, that was my main goal. And then I was like, yo, I need to really aim bigger, you understand?
Yeah.
And I sat down with my coach and I was like, yo, how you feel like I can get into the realm or to the level of these persons? He said, listen, if you can win 3 Olympics back to back, no doubt, because no one has ever done it
Right.
before. I think they said Carl Lewis won the 100-meter twice,
Right.
but he has never won the 200-meter twice. And he said, if you can go beyond that, you put in a different level and a category by yourself. I was like, let's do it.
How does it
And
feel? Like when you think about that, like think about, yo, me's a country youth, come from Trelawney, and I am in a category by myself. How that feel?
it's a crazy feat. You understand?
Yeah.
It's something that you can't believe. You understand? They can't fathom it because, yo, I could never dream this big at the start. You understand? Because you start out, you're like, oh, winning Olympic gold medal is the biggest thing. You're like, yo, if I can win Olympic medal, this is it.
Yeah.
And then you win Olympic medals, they're like, you know what, if I win 2, and then you reach to a stage where you're like, yo, I can't believe, you understand?
Yeah.
From where I'm coming from to where I'm at today. Like me and NJ sit down and we talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
Every now and then we really reminisce and I say, yo, bro, we did it.
Yeah.
We did it now. We don't want to stop. We still want to build up our legacy.
Right.
Right now is to try to figure out how we can make the brand greater.
Right.
That's the next step. You understand? So the focus is different, man.
Is there a scooter parked in your driveway?
Not in the driveway, but to the side.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. Yes.
Just figure out ways, find different ways to make your moves, you understand? Because it's not everybody wants you to succeed or to be great.
Yeah.
But I never forget one thing I said. I remember, I don't remember what, and I hope one day my snaps remind me of it so I can save it.
Yeah.
I remember somebody, they did something and they were like, yo, yeah man, him not gonna make it see it, we know say him gonna go down and him gonna stop. I think it was like, before like 2012 Olympics. And I never forget I went on my snap and I said, you guys can keep hoping. It will never happen. And I got tired of seeing my face. And I hope, every day I was like, yo, I'm trying to like find that snap just to post again.
To be like.
You understand? Hey, I told you. You understand? So it's something that, yo, trust me. This is why I live in the dream.
Yeah.
That's why we met the track. Because people need to understand that, yo, anything you want to be, anything, you understand? And you're passionate about it, just push, man, and just believe.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
If you believe, you can be great.
Yeah.
You understand? Because, as I said, the country I come from, Sherwood Content, now I'm bush corner.
Yeah.
My house where I live was the third house to the end of the road.
Yeah.
Where there was no other house.
Yeah.
And it was just bush, just miles after that.
Lone bush.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I was like at the back of the country. You know what I say? And to
100%.
move from that
Yes, man.
to being one of the greatest sprinters ever is you can't. It's just work and dedication and finding the right people, and you understand?
Yeah.
Because having the right people around you is so important.
Yes. A word.
Because people, when you have people who say, come on, come go party, and them know you have to work, get rid of them people.
I know, yes, man, neither.
You understand? Yeah, you do need a man
yes,
to say,
man.
yeah, man, you say, yeah, man, come go road. I'm supposed to say, yo, no. Remember, say, you have to do this tomorrow. I have an exam tomorrow. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we can do that next week. You understand? You need people around you, man. Trust me. So if you can work hard and you can focus and you know you want and you have the right set of people and you pick the right set of people around you, you'll be fine. Trust me. Anything is possible.
Yo, I feel motivated. Let me say, hold on. Anything is possible. All right, go.
For me, it's just hard work,
Yeah.
dedication, understanding that it's not going to be easy. For me, those three things, if you understand those three things, you'll be fine, you understand? Because a lot of people, as them feel them stop.
Yes, you go.
As them feel them like, yo, cool. If you're passionate about something, you can't just give up the first time you fail.
Yes.
You understand? Learn from that. Why did I fail? Because that my coach said one thing to me when we started. I'll never forget him. He said, listen, you have to learn how to lose before you can learn how to win. And I'm like, what?
A word.
That don't make no sense. And he's like, yo, anytime you figure that out, nobody can stop you. And it took me like 2 years. Like, I say, yo, that don't make no sense. How me learn how to lose? You understand? And for me, and when I figure it out, I'm like, oh, when you lose, you have to figure out why you lost. You understand?
Yeah.
So you figure out why you lost, because most people, when them lose, them just get depressed. Oh, I can't do this. But if you lose or you fail, and you sit down and say, all right, cool, I fail. What did I do wrong? And you can be truthful to yourself and say, all right, I didn't train hard. You see, man say, I go about 2 times every week. You understand? I never drink enough water. All right, cool, I'm going to change them things. All right, come again. Bam, you feel, you lose again. All right, what am I to do wrong this time? That's what it meant. And I was like, cool. And it was so good. It took me 2 years. I was like, what? This makes no sense.
Look here, better 2 years than never at all.
Exactly. So, but he wanted me to figure that out by myself, because you figure out things by yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
It sticks with you longer. You appreciate it. You appreciate it more.
Yes.
That's why people say, yo, sometimes you have to make people make mistakes.
See it there? Yes.
To understand and to learn.
It's funny you said that, because I remember with my daughter.
Hey, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Become Successful with Yemi Osho. Let me know what you feel about Usain Bolt's top 10 success tips. Which of these tips resonates so much with you? Let me know in the comment section. I would like to read your comment. And if you enjoyed this episode, kindly like this video, subscribe if you've not subscribed, and smash the notification bell. And I will see you on the next episode. Peace.